Market Broadcast Briefing. I am Earl the Pearl, and welcome to another edition of broadcasting and learning how to be a broadcaster. We want to talk about hiring today, and we've got to think about how we're going to staff the radio station or how we're going to staff the podcast. We have to hire the right people to get the right results. And we're going to talk about hiring today. You have three different aspects of hiring an individual. You've got to hire for a production person and a salesperson and an engineering person if you're going to do the radio station. If you're just going to do the podcast, then you need someone possibly to engineer for you, engineer the podcast, unless you're going to do it yourself. And you're going to need someone to market and sell the podcast. So you've got to hire some individuals. Now, certain people are talented enough to do all of those, but rarely we find this. And so you have got to start looking at people, develop applications, ask questions on the applications so that people understand what's required of them when they get a chance to apply to work for the podcast or the radio station. And just remember that working in the media is a high profile position. So people look forward to working in the media. I remember when I first got into radio, I was really trying hard. It was very difficult to get in the media. And so you should treat getting in the media as a special opportunity. And you will be providing a special opportunity for those people who are interested. So getting in the media is very special. And when you do the application process, it is an honor for those people to work in the media. So remember, if you're pursuing a podcast, you need someone to engineer for you if you don't know how to do it yourself. And then you need someone to market and sell the podcast if you don't know how to do it yourself. Or you can learn these things in our broadcast briefing school. We'll teach you all those things if you don't know how to do those things. Now, you can study to learn on your own if you want to do these things. There's a big opportunity out there for you to learn and also pursue how to engineer and how to sell the podcast or the broadcast. I'd like to take a little time to thank Cassandra Logan at 3141 Merrimack Street. We were in town to do a live broadcast just this past week. And we did the live broadcast at the Logan's Kid Store at 3141 Merrimack in the heart of South St. Louis. A big success. A lot of my old friends from the karaoke came out, and I saw a lot of good people come into the store, and just want to thank you guys for meeting me in St. Louis and coming back saying hi to Cassandra. Now, I'm looking forward to returning to St. Louis in the near future, and I do want you to come out and say hi so that we can speak on broadcasting and ask your questions and so on and so forth. So, you can ask questions right here. So we don't have to come to town to actually do that. But we were in town, and we look forward to meeting you and seeing you. And it was really, really nice. So hiring, once again, is a very important aspect of the radio station and the podcast. We're going to go over particular aspects of hiring on our next video. And so we want you to really, really use the videos, really, really use the information. The information is spot on, it's right on time. I have over 30 years experience in the business, so I'm sure you'll be able to use it. And before I leave again, we've got a couple of people in the broadcast group who are starting their radio stations. Jay Wesley and another nice lady is starting a broadcast. And I'm really happy to see that. I really am. You guys starting, moving, and preparing yourselves to get in the media. I'm happy that you're doing that. Keep up the great work. I'm really proud of you guys. And I'm going to keep up the great work too on Magic108fm.com. We'll see you next week. Earl the Pearl, Magic Market Broadcast Briefing. See you next time. Bye bye.